What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Wrestling City. As always, I'm Taylor, and this is your Monday Night Raw review for January 5th, 2026. Man, tonight's Raw was. I'm just gonna say it. Tonight's Raw was not good. To I don't know what it was, but if it wasn't for that main event tonight, then the main event saved tonight's show. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. That main event tonight between Punk and Braun Breaker, even though I'm not a fan of the ending of it, it saved tonight's show. The second closest thing that we got to as good as Punk versus Braun was the opening match. I think without those two matches, this show is a complete dud. Not good. The crowd, I don't know what I don't understand how 13,000, 14,000 people showed up to Raw tonight and they just sit on their hands for majority of the show. The only time they really popped tonight was for Rhea Ripley, and that they were alive for this main event. But outside of that, man, I don't think anybody in that crowd cared to be there tonight. It felt like they were stuck in the upside down tonight. They were, I don't know what was going on. They didn't care. It seemed like they didn't care about the Women's Intercontinental Championship match. They weren't very loud between Liv and Lyra. Um, I don't get it. This is the second year in a row where the first Raw of the year just it didn't hit. It didn't hit. We talked about in 2025 where WWE they were so scared to take risk. And here we are, a new year. It's pretty much new year, same shit. We're in 2026. Braun Breaker, in my opinion, should have walked out of Raw tonight as a world champion. He should have. What was the point in him going out there every single week for the last 2 or 3 weeks and do all that talking that he did just to lose tonight? I mean, I don't. At this point, I don't know what I don't know what their plan is moving forward for CM Punk. Like, what's he gonna do now? And I'm hoping that they're not going to do what they did last year, where because last year Jey Uso had a world title match, but against Gunther, he lost that title match, and then he goes on to win the Royal Rumble, gets his rematch at WrestleMania, and wins the Rumble there. I'm hoping that they don't do that again with Braun Breaker this year, because that would be creative laziness at its finest. That they're having to go back and reuse storylines from 2025 and 2026. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty pissed off that Braun Breaker didn't win the title tonight. You can call me a mark all you want, but I just feel like tonight was the night to do it. I don't know why we have to wait and save these moments for a show like WrestleMania or SummerSlam or whatever. I mean, it's a new year. You've got all these. Hell, you just had Rick Williams get caught up. He's a young guy. Javon Evans got caught up to the Raw roster. I didn't see it because they decided to air that during a commercial break. So if you were in the United States, you didn't get to see the call up of Javon Evans. They did a segment with Adam Pierce where he announced that Javon Evans is the newest member and he signed his contract. The funny thing is, on that contract that Adam Pierce had, it had the Monday Night Raw logo from 2024. It doesn't even have the current logo that we see now, the one that's on your screen right here. Didn't even have that logo on that. Yeah, I'm pretty pissed off that Braun Breaker didn't win the title tonight. I feel like 2026 should have been a youth movement for this company, especially when you got guys like Javon Evans and Trick Williams getting caught up. Carmelo Hayes just won the United States Championship. Um, I don't get it. I don't get it. But I mean, outside of the outside of the main event tonight, man, I tonight's Raw was a dud. It really was. I think SmackDown from last Friday was better than Raw tonight. I really do, and that's crazy to say because for the longest, for the last six, for the last year, pretty much, Raw has been a little bit more enjoyable than SmackDown, but not tonight. Not tonight. And it didn't help that the crowd decided to sit on their hands for a majority of the show until the main event. I mean, that's the only time they were alive. Um, Becky Lynch is a new women's intercontinental championship. That match was not good. I think their first three matches together were a lot better than this. I didn't like the ending. So Maxine Dupree has the ankle lock in, and then Becky Lynch reverses it into a pinning combination, and she's like using the bottom rope as leverage. And while the referee is counting one, two, three, Maxine Dupree is just laying there looking at the referee, watching the referee count one, two, three. Like, what are you doing? The ref is counting one, two, three, kick out. The match was sloppy. It Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. Tonight's Raw was not good at all. Um, I really can't think of anything else to say. I mean, we are getting a teaser onto what AJ Styles is doing next. He confronted Gunther tonight. Gunther was cutting a promo. He was getting ready to say that he tapped John Cena out like a little bitch once again. AJ Styles interrupted him. Um, that set up a match for next week's Raw in Germany. So we'll be getting AJ Styles and versus Gunther next week on Raw. To me, I still think that is the WrestleMania match for AJ Styles and Gunther this year. Um, I don't think we'll get a winner next week. I think something's going to happen to where it's no contest or something. But to me, I still think that is the WrestleMania match for AJ Styles and Gunther. But I mean, outside of that, guys, tonight's Raw wasn't it. It wasn't. It was boring. It felt lifeless. It felt like, I mean, it was the 1 year anniversary show, but it felt like they put more time, more attention into the Stranger Things theme of the show. I thought the way they incorporated the Stranger Things stuff into tonight's show, I thought that was good. Each like segment or each match had its own chapters. We had like six total chapters. I thought that was neat how they did that, but outside of that, man, tonight's Raw was a dud. It was it not a great start for the Raw brand in 2026. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of Monday Night Raw tonight. Like I said, didn't enjoy it, but let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought. If you guys did enjoy this review, make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. We are just one subscriber away from 500 subs. So, yeah, man. 500 subs is close, and then our next goal is 1,000. I promise you guys, you will you'll enjoy your stay here in Wrestling City. We do reviews for every Raw, SmackDown, WWE, PLE. Ryler is doing a Royal Rumble video game marathon leading up to the Royal Rumble event, January 31st. So he's basically going through every WWE PlayStation 2 game, and he's playing a Royal Rumble in each of those games. So he's done Shut Your Mouth, Here Comes the Pain, and another video game. I think next is the SmackDown versus Raw Royal Rumble. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure to hit that notification bell when you do subscribe so you get uploaded whenever we do post a video. But that's about it. I'm getting out of here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care and God bless. Peace.